I guess we were really trying to consider the place that we were at, that we'd within the last few years had appointed a family worker, and we were doing a great deal of outreach work within the community in terms of a play group that was being run, and lots of or in a film club, and lots of ways that we're connecting with people. And so we were really thinking, well, actually we kind of need that next step where we can invite people within our community to do some exploration if they wanted to do that. But I think what was lovely with the Alpha Course, we were inviting people to come into our church building, which for some of the guests was, a place they were less comfortable going into. But we started the Alpha Course in this bar, and so our church members were going into this bar, and for some of them, going into that environment was unfamiliar and was less comfortable for them too. So it was, in some ways, we kind of reached that common ground of everybody kind of meeting somewhere. So the course then started after our launch event, and was going really well. We were really blessed that so many of the church members wanted to get involved, either welcoming people and offering them a glass of flavoured water or whatever it might have been as they came in, some nice drinks, and then cooking beautiful meals, and really trying to do the very best we could do in terms of hospitality, and welcoming people into our space and making them feel at home. And then lockdown happened, and so that kind of put a bit of a stumbling block in terms of like the journey for everybody, particularly for the Alpha courses. It builds towards finishing off with thinking about why going to church is important. Well, actually, that just wasn't possible in the traditional way. So we transitioned to meeting online. What was really encouraging was so many of the members who were technically able did continue with the Alpha course in this online way, and really made sure it was, it just become part of their week. And then so the Alpha course finished, but we kept meeting. And then throughout the summer, we've met in some way or another throughout the whole of that time. The Alpha group came into its own during lockdown, because at this time when we couldn't be together physically, by being able to meet online, then I think that was really became an important part of people's week. Certainly for me, it became an important part of my week to meet with others and chat and share, and to share our stories of the last week, and how God's been in that, and the challenges that we're facing into the future, and where we need God's help going into the future. And it's really wonderful seeing folks talk about the church as home, and being part of the church family, and these new conversations happening with families at the school gate, who previously might have been talking about what might be happening with the play group. Those conversations have now changed to, when's Sunday school next happening? When are we next going to be doing this in church? And so I think that discipleship journey is just really moved on, and that people's relationship with Christ has developed through doing the Alpha course.